Can you hear music?
I turned it off. I mean, but yes, I also can hear music. You aren't special. That's how I absorb it too.
I mean, right now?
Well, not at the moment, but yes, in general,
Oh,
I
because
hear
I
music.
can. Because I am special. Thank you.
Oh,
It's real noisy up here.
sometimes I feel music, like when you're in the pit.
In the. I have never been in a pit.
Really? It's fun. I got kicked in the head in a Nine Inch Nails concert.
Ah.
It was during Terrible Lie.
Why were you laying on the ground?
I wasn't. But a crowd surfer came around
Is
wearing...
that the crowd server's fault?
Well, it's nobody's fault, really. I became kicked in the head at Nine Inch Nails. And they were wearing like those enormous boots
Yeah.
with like soles that thick that are made out of like non-breathable polypropylene.
Is there a polypropylene that breathes?
Probably not. There's a polypropylene that thinks.
Oops.
Because it's lightly coated with my brain material after kicking me in the head.
Oh, that brain material's dead.
How do you know? Did you ask it? No, I didn't think so. I guess this means
Do you
I
think
actually
if our neurons touched, they would make sweet music? Corey, that's how you get prions.
they would fight to the death.
You know, there are a number of Japanese horror stories, manga specifically, that involve partial or complete brain transplants. And you get the
Interesting.
murderer brain.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I mean, I have heard like stories, and don't ask me where or if I dream them or not, of people who get like transplants
Yeah.
and wind up with like extremely fuzzy memories of things that haven't happened to them before.
Yeah.
That suggests that, like, memory might be stored, at least to a small degree, elsewhere in your central nervous system.
There's also the song Chicken in Black. Explain yourself, Iris of Ether. But to answer the question above, any chance of seeing Blueprints on stream? Yes. That would
Yes.
be the first week in June.
June, yeah. It's a pun.
June?
Blueprints.
But yeah, I had to. Otherwise, the voices would keep telling me to play it.
Yeah. You're the voices, chat.
Yeah. I did, float the idea to Ian. I was like, maybe I should give them like a month if there's like hot fixes they need to do.
Yeah, make sure that the servers get stabilized
Right?
and that the raid gets tuned.
Yeah. And then he was like, people are going to forget about it in a month. So you better just capitalize on it now. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
no, fair.
That's us. We're capitalizing. We're gaming the metrics by
We're actualizing our action items.
scheduling sometime in the future a video game to play.
We're on it, chat. We are a foundry of content, and we are on the ball.
Welcome to the Loading Ready Run Content Foundry, supported by you through patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's where content is found.
Indeed. And yeah.
And yeah.
And yeah.
Were you gonna pitch the store and then remembered we don't have one right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was.
It's okay. Ben did it yesterday.
Store.loadingreadyrun.com is where you could, in theory, go if you're watching YouTube in the year 2026.
I was gonna say like a far future year, like 2025, and the flying cars future.
Maybe they're watching this in the far future of the year 2250.
I learned a funny thing about flying cars last week, in that since they are aircraft, they're not supposed to stop on the road.
Right.
So when you're flying along the street and you just park on the ground, on say you're flying hoverboard or jetpack or things like that, you get in trouble because you're not supposed to touch the road.
Huh. Well, I did not know
They'll take
that.
away your jetpack.
But would you not simply fly away from the they?
I think it's more that they can figure out who you are, and like
Still gotta catch me. I
a
mean, they might
man with a jetpack can do anything.
they might be able to home in on my location by listening for me singing the Airwolf theme at the top of my lungs as I fly away from the cops.
Could you give us a bit? Like, how does it go? What about a squirrel suit?
I mean,
Not a
what you
flying squirrel suit?
I uh I mean, oh, that kind of squirrel suit
The kind that I lust after. I
as opposed to
I
the
want
kind
to
that
plummet down the cliff face so fast.
you can do that in any kind of squirrel
I
suit.
can do that in any kind of squirrel suit. So why am I not doing it right now? Why am I in this windowless room?
You can get the kind with wings. You can get the kind that Mark Rosewater wore on the Unstable draft. You can get the kind that you can probably buy on Etsy in order to cosplay as Squirrel Girl, which
We have a hand knit single person parachute. Oh, there's a
Nice.
cellist that plays Airwolf. I thought there was going to be a cellist that skydives. This base jumping cellist.
that's a horrible thing to do to a cello. Although it would probably sound really interesting.
I have an audio sound set of someone destroying a cello.
I
So I think that's what that would sound like.
I once went to an opera in the middle of winter in Edmonton of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Or no, the ballet of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Okay.
And as we were leaving, we were hanging out in the park. After we left, we were hanging out in the parking lot, and we saw the cellist walking across the parking lot, wheeling her cello in a case.
Yep.
And you know the video of the guy eating shit on the sidewalk, and then his shovel lands next to him,
Yep.
and people remixed it to "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Yeah.
That's what happened to this cellist. She was just like walking along, and like suddenly just went like she had a Gmod
Dun,
arrow
dun.
across the ice, and then clang clang. We ran over to her and checked on the cello. It was fine.
It was fine.
A skydiving cellist from the Virgin Islands. Sure, why not?
I mean, it sucks when you're skydiving with a cello because you have to buy another seat for the cello.
Yeah. Also, it would go out of tune really quickly as the air temperature changed.
Or just the density. What does a cello sound like on top of Mount Everest? Go, chat. Find it for me. Just standing in line waiting for your pizza delivery, and someone opens up the bagpipes, causes an avalanche.
Well, I just remember that Obama's first inauguration where they had Yo-Yo Ma and Yitzhak Perlman playing.
Yeah.
They had to pre-record it because it was going to be like 30 below in DC that day. And like they would not have been able to keep their instruments in tune. Or they would have just shattered.
I have seen videos of like groups that do big band brass on the roofs of some very tall buildings, where it's just like you can tell there's not quite enough friction holding them to the surface. Very scary, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds distressing.
But then they're still up there dooting their doots. It's definitely pre-recorded.
Yeah, like it's got to be odd up there. But then I was watching Severance
Yep.
and the marching band playing in the office.
Yeah.
That had to be
So loud.
Like, we need, once again, folks, we need to reiterate this. Please do not play your instruments in here, or we will die. You doot on a trombone in here, and, like, the sonic shockwave will liquefy 12 of you. It'll be like Akira.
I had a thought about Severance, and I don't know if we've discussed this, but I'm wondering if the name or the inspiration comes from the people with the split corpus callosum,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Where it's like, your left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing.
Right,
Kind of thing
right.
where consciousness kind of comes from and fights itself.
Possibly.
So like the whole Cold Harbor thing would be sort of recreating consciousness that makes itself up, basically. Just for each situation.
Yeah, that, like, your entire universe is this.
Yeah. Like, just as a outside of the show, just kind of
Right.
like the
I mean,
sort of things you would think about that would lead you to make the show.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking with someone online who did say that they had clearly done some research into some psychological issues
Okay.
in order to, like, because the things, like, some of the particularities about the way Severance works in the show feels accurate or feels like some of their experiences.
Right. Like if they have like DID or
I forget
even just
what
mania or
exactly.
something.
Yeah. I
Some
would
sort
need
of
to go back and
dissociative
look.
state.
Yeah, I would need to go back and look at the chat to, like, remember exactly what. But apparently, at least for the first half of the second season, it was pretty good. Square.cube, are you thinking of the guy in who got the railroad spike blown through his head? Or I imagine this is something that happened.
The spike was a lobotomy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because, yeah.
Whereas, okay, a Civil War soldier just, like, cleanly severed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Which means your hemispheres aren't in communication. So, because of the way stuff is crossed, it means one side can see what the other side is making happen, but it'll make up a reason for that to be happening.
That sounds. Oof. Man.
Yeah, it's
Alarming.
wild.
Yeah.
Okay, today on Talking Simulator, we play video game.
Yeah, let's
We video game here.
let's blow away some dudes.
I'm turning on controller. Did you ever lose 1 billion quarters to Metal Slug?
No, I played a lot of Golden Axe.
Oh.
Metal Slug.
And I only ever went in with $5.
Alright, what do we got?
After escaping justice once again, General Donald Morden has freed his own friends from the rebel army and declared martial law in Sirocco City, now the base for his latest erratic attempts at conquest. With thousands held hostage by the regime, the world government sends the only team hot-headed and irresponsible enough to match Borden blow for blow.
I hit options and it gave me the intro.
Game wants you to play.
Mission. Start.
Are we going to have to avoid civilian casualties?
Nah! Woo! Oh god. Marco.
Polo.
Keywords are between keywords. Eh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Actions. Moves. Oh no. Oh, it's getting deeper. Oh.
Consume adrenaline. Interesting.
So we got AP. Ooh, Mumante range.
The Maricat. They made a Tactics Metal Slug in 2024. Or is that
We were
only
we were discussing if you had played a tactics game, and we played Wildermyth.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean XCOM.
Yes.
Yeah, like years and years ago I made the joke that like why did we call these tactics games instead of XCOMs spelled COMME in the French version of like.
Yes. Handgun. Ka-ching. Attack. Ka-ching.
Do we just gun the obstacle? We
Yeah,
do.
we do. Alright. Y to end turn. Gotta hold it down. Normal speed. Wow, bad guys ain't doing squat.
They ain't paid to do anything until we get into
we
their
go.
side of the map.
This way? Yes.
Do we
Hover
just
over the
walk up
enemy.
to this guy and hold a gun to his forehead?
I think that's what's about to happen. Flip that switch to unload the crane.
Oh.
Okay, this is a different scenario than what we just expressed. Are we there? Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Kick it.
Wow, we sent those guys back to 1996.
Reminds me of Marvel Midnight Suns.
I never played that.
It's good.
I heard it was.
Ooh. A tank. I want to see this guy. Grenadier. Deadeye.
Cerubia.
Deadeye. Alright. Generates resources.
Darkest colored tiles.
Dodge! Come on.
Oh, okay. Move far, dodge far.
Move us over a little bit so people can see.
Good point.
Alright. Capitalize on passives and special actions, bonus moves, bonus, run and gun. Bigger gun. Shoot! Shoot the man! Don't hurt me. No, don't hurt me. How dare.
Rude.
This side? Wait, select Marco. Okay. Cover. Blah, blah, blah. Only provided. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, adrenaline. Send in an airstrike.
Did you see the post that said like, OMG, sorry, I'm just seeing this right now. Do you guys still need artillery support?
No. Rude. Good thing I did a backflip there.
Honestly, if I could, I would too.
Stay on high alert. How do I... Alright. I guess I can jump.
We can jump.
Oh my god.
If we can backflip over a sniper shot, we can jump over a gap.
And now those mans are just gone and forgotten.
Yep.
Well, they will be missed. Oh, they do have friendship.
Nice.
That's the power of friendship.
It comes in the form of grenades. And now she's gonna bounce.
Now she's gonna bounce. All your units have passive skills. Know them.
Efficiency.
Kill all. All of our characters are KO'd, so Marco can eat it. What do I have? Moves target 1 to 3 tiles.
Enthusiasm is her special ability. Is she the Genki one?
-6? Sure.
I'm sorry, saber thrower.
I bet I know what they do. Damage 2, damage 4.
Oh, look at the damage pattern. Interesting.
Yes.
It has an
Can I-
Evangelion shaped blast.
Here, can I grenade? No, grenade goes straight line.
Grenade launcher, however.
I just... Oh, I might be in the blast zone there. I can read.
I like how it lets you
Undo?
yeah. Actually, if you put it, can you get it so that the blast hits both the
You mean like there?
yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's only 2 by 2.
Oh, okay.
Hiya. Alright, ending turn. You mean you weren't hired to stand still? You were hired to do whatever I tell you to. I say stand, you say how high. Ooh.
Throwing a
He
saber
eats
is
sabers for breakfast.
it's unconventional, but you can't deny the efficacy.
If I move here, can I move and do another sync? Kabam! That's right.
Yeah, Square.cube points out that BattleTech also had a system where moving further made you harder to hit, representing the fact that you were running around a lot, being evasive.
Shut up. You there. Eliminate this man. Just stand real close.
Victory!
If you stand real close, the bullets can't miss. Hideout?
Excuse me.
Oh, you classic.
Theo! Marco! Airy!
go.
Let's go.
I mean, you can't really argue with the vibe of the game.
This art is so charming.
It is.
Abelabus infantry has occupied the surrounding rural territories and desert villages. Liberate the area. Ooh. Map. Hello? Hello?
Lovely to see you as always, Master Sergeant. Though ideally, we wouldn't have to meet quite so often.
Oh, don't you say that. I always have time for my friends.
Oh, so we're friends now. Anyway, here's your mission briefing. Morden escaped captivity following the incident on Garbage Island. He went to England?
Are you kidding? After everything we've done?
No interruptions, please. Since escaping, he's been busy freeing his old friends, most of whom were waiting for their day in court. Little by little, he scraped together enough forces to build a base here in Sirocco City. Over the objections of the locals, of course. And it goes without saying that an open conflict in an urban area would have devastating consequences and prove fatal for said locals. That's why we've chosen to send a small team to infiltrate the city and take out Morden.
Sounds better than being on the front lines.
Not so fast, Jeremy. What? The path to Morden is guarded by 3 massive war machines. It seems they're playing coy with us, keeping out of sight. But all is not lost.
Just imagining a war machine with like the little blushing kind of
like
overlay and just like,
Like little sweat.
like
yeah.
just kind of peeking from behind a building.
What? No, I don't love you, idiot. The rebels have seized territories in the Argun Palm Desert, the Hyrcanate Tombs, and the Soursop Jungle. If we liberate those areas, the war machines will be forced to abandon their positions and intervene.
They'll come to us with their big guns. And Martin, are you sure we'll be able to capture him this time?
Morden relies on his low-life friends. We should keep an eye out for any chance to break those alliances up. In the meantime, the ball is in your court. Make your way through the battlefield and head to Morden's base in Sirocco City.
Got it. Wish me luck, Mrs. Southwood. Okay. Enemy response in 3 missions. So we've got box bullet, box XP, money wood box. I want to go money wood box.
Yeah, maybe it's a new item?
Win in 4 turns.
Okay.
They've got a banana bar.
Get ready.
Oh.
It's some kind of metal slug.
Some sort
It's our
of-
deployment.
Yeah.
So what's Fio's ability? She's especially mobile, is what I'm guessing? Uses a special action to gain a bonus move?
So, bonus move after nudging.
Okay. Well, let's think about this as we deploy. So, we could move her next to the saber thrower, shoot, nudge, then move her back into cover.
I don't know how efficient we really need to be right at the start.
Possibly? Yeah, fair enough.
I'll try it though. Let's put her there. Can I? Okay. How do I place? Oh, does she have to be further from the? Ah,
Oh,
that's different.
so you can either be in Metal Gear.
I can't be there, but all right. We got the other one, and then the other one. How do
Ignition. Start.
Okay. So I can get all the way down here. I guess just shoot him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Die.
I'm still thinking about the extremely gory 8-bit effect in Indica when your father blows away Mirko in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
you can get all the
rotate?
way up onto the roof with them.
Let's try to rotate the camera. I cannot rotate the camera. Right. So if I'm there, can I? No.
Oh, it's only got 150 units of ammo.
So I can destroy that wall. Oh. Can I move? No. Alright.
Yeah, I like moving behind cover and then taking out the grenadier.
Don't think I'm in the right lane. That's the one problem this view causes.
Yeah, the isometric, the isometry.
Alright, so if I want to take out the grenade guy, I have to come up here. Stay away from my Metal Gear! That was turn 1. Can you all just crowd up right there, please? Rude. I don't even know if I need to move her.
Yeah, we might just main the entire group of them.
Yeah.
HE up.
Then
Volk the guy on the top.
have to move. Can I not move?
Maybe not after you've shot.
Maybe. I'll just, point blank these guys.
Youch.
Just a flesh wound. Alright. So can I? Yay! Okay. So if I go here, should be able to. Oh, I can't even shoot up
Yeah.
in that case. Wait, can I main cannon?
Nope.
No. Okay. Whoops. Doesn't really matter. Okay, can I? R?
Yeah.
No. Doesn't want me to do that. How do I eject? Don't know how to get out of here.
Je ne sais pas. And then shotgun both of these guys.
Might be able to shove that one guy down. Right? Oh, maybe I have to do that before moves the targeted unit.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
It says I have 2 turns left. So. R stick. Something. No. Cannot target up there. Eject. Out.
Get on top of the building and grenade down.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. This is not. Oh. One more. Ow. Two can play at that game. I don't know how much this costs me. Like, if afterwards I lose money based on how much ammo I spent.
I don't know. It seemed to, like, the bullet thing seemed to be a winning, or a resource you got for winning the map, right?
Yeah. I'll try that one. Never have any KO character during the mission. So those are just objectives.
Okay, yeah.
Those are not the rewards.
Get ready.
Where can I? Ah, down there. All right. So, kaboom, kablam. Can I move them off the map?
I don't know.
That's...
Mission. Start.
I always like the kind of puzzle elements of tactics games.
Don't have enough stuff yet for this.
Well, gotta keep moving.
Oh yeah, ammo is not resupplied.
Interesting. Okay.
So damage is 3 from this. Damage is 2 from that.
Nice.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll come over here. How far do I want to, like, am I in the blast zone? Am I going to get exploded here?
I don't know if there's friendly fire. Doesn't seem to
Yeah,
be.
I don't know. Okay, and then... boom.
The sinking is a really interesting mechanic.
Ooh! Alright, cover! And we're done. You're gonna die. Ah! Double ah!
Ruh-roh. Well, that's just asking for a grenading.
I think so. I think I would have to move there.
Or get up on the higher terrain.
Up
It would
behind them?
force, yeah, it would force the other saber throwers to. They seem to have to move into your, like, lane in order to attack you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Death.
Nice.
One more sink? No, okay. What would I do? Guess she just has movement left? Movement. Owl.
0 damage. Nice. Yep.
Aw, I was hoping you couldn't throw over that. No reason to think that, just,
You know, hope springs eternal.
yeah. Another bad guy?
Yeah. Who is okay? Is the reinforcements incoming coming from a specific guy?
No.
Okay.
But I just have to kill the targeted ones.
Okay.
And then that'll end the
Mission.
mission. So...
I did like how the tutorial did, like, just encourage you to blow past guys that didn't matter.
+1 hits per attack. I don't need to do that here. Okay. Just thinking if I can get her into a better spot to hit guy that is supposed to go down. Please. Can I move her? Yeah. Is that going to be in range for a bonus?
For a sink?
Do I have to move him back one or?
Ooh, that I like.
Whoosh.
Throws 2 explosives.
4 HP energy. Second explosive starts from the first one's point of impact.
Neat.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That's fun. I like that.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get a KO, though.
Maybe.
I mean, I can probably move into...
Yeah, move Aerie maybe
Shelter.
where she could tank for Theo.
I don't think facing matters on the shield stuff. Like, if you're on the side, they lose their bonus. Ooh,
Oh,
is Knife Guy gonna get it?
nope.
No! Well, well, well. Looks like I'm gonna be winning here.
Gotta say, I'm not a super huge fan of the Middle Eastern villains.
This guy?
Yeah.
You know, like, you're not seeing his wife, his children, his goat flock? You know?
Perhaps not.
Perhaps-
I don't know. I don't know.
That's a valid point about games with this provenance.
Yeah. Yeah, the 80s kind of action movie.
Victory!
Desert Storm?
Yeah. Oh, it's about time for our first break.
It is. This is a perfect spot.
Yeah. So we're going to come back in a few short minutes, chat. We will see you when we get back. All right? All right. Hello, chat. We are back.
Yeah.
So what do we think so far?
Well, we think that Iris of Ether made a good point with Chicken in Black, which is a music video song Johnny Cash wrote about getting his brand swapped with a bank robber. And then he robbed a bank.
I mean, reasonable. I recently saw a video in which It was on Saturday Night Live where Johnny Cash and Elton John swapped wardrobes. Johnny Cash seemed like he was open to having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far, game, I'm still trying to figure out kind of the nuances. Like, they're getting XP, but I don't know
Yeah.
what that gets me.
Yeah.
I know that I want money, and I want rewards, and I want XP, but... Oh!
Oh, well, here we go.
There we go! 2 mods. Alright.
Supply drop.
Oh, my weapon's reloaded. Nice, nice, nice. Da 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 da.
Oh,
There's one up under there. Portrait. Range. Gun.
I mean, does more movement mean you generate more resources? Presumably.
I don't
yes.
know. Okay. And then resupply.
You're great.
Thank you.
Choose an ability.
Acupuncture boost. Isn't that just an adrenaline shot?
I mean, cancel all damage, gain a bonus action. So, stab yourself, so the next time you get stabbed, you don't get stabbed.
Yeah, you shot me in my shot wound.
Ha! The hole was already there.
Passed harmlessly through. Genius. Genius.
So, you can apply fragile to an enemy. Haha.
Ooh.
Or passive regeneration. I
think that's interesting.
think that's interesting. Alright. Tactical. 8. Bonus move. Forced march. 3 HP damage to punch. Range 1 to
Knuckle
4.
balls.
Range 2 to 8. And it's bouncy? I like this. I like
Yeah.
big damage.
Yeah, giving him an AoE sounds good.
In a synchronization. +1 damage dealt. Ooh. Or anything. Moves. Rocket
Oh, she
jump.
can rocket jump. Hell yeah.
First time unit changes elevation to gain 1 dodge. So if you go up and down a lot, you dodge better. I like the sync bonus.
I've definitely played against Call of Duty lobbies where somebody's just like running along,
Bounce.
hitting the pushing in left stick to like.
Ooh.
Enemy response after this mission. I wonder what that means.
Like, I wonder if it's like, do I care about territory control, or am I just going for what objectives seem fun?
Yeah.
Like, this is one I haven't seen. Survive 5 turns with at least 1 unit.
Okay.
Destroy the desert tower. Let's destroy desert tower. That's a lot of mans. And they're blonde prisoners of war.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can they drop the crane on top of me? It's the crane dropper right there.
Yeah. Maybe that is something we will need to be wary of.
Big bada boom. And sync bonus. Commence.
Mission start.
See why you want that gone? I mean, it sucks that it can only point in one direction.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's...
Destroy the desert tower. The... Yeah, we're gonna have to blow up the minaret.
Minarets ain't special.
Yeah. This minaret contains a weapon depot.
Just want to hit the mans. How do I save the mans?
I guess we just move on to the mans.
I think we have to move next to the man and kick them to activate them.
Okay.
But I'm more interested in killing.
I mean, yeah, legit.
Move there. And then dump the other guy here. And maybe sync bonus. Come in. And if I scooch, I can
Sink there.
yeah. That's everything. Everyone stay alive, okay?
Ruh-roh.
Alright, they don't shoot the hostages. Movement. What happens if I move the enemy into the blast?
Great things, I think. Oh, we bring the blast with us.
Oh,
Do we?
yeah, it looks like. Can I just go back next to here?
Or
Just
is
hit
the blue
yourself?
squares?
Those are the blue squares are cover.
Yeah, but the tooltip said to move into cover.
I didn't see. I'm hoping that this hits the tower.
Yeah.
I do want to see that. So first I'll shoot. Is she done? She can't move?
Yeah, I don't think you can move after you shoot.
Huh. I thought I
You can-
could.
You can reset your turn.
Oh, alright. Yeah, nope. Come on, there we go. Alright, let's do this differently. Just move right into the middle of all the mans, right?
Yeah.
That's optimal. And then move you to free the guy. I think.
Thank you.
He had money. Yeah, maybe we hit the guy in the bottom corner.
Down here.
No, the
That.
yeah.
I'd have to move. Don't have any movement left on that one. I do want to see them hit their own tower.
I mean, yeah, let's see what happens.
Can I? You have movement. You can move to this blue spot. Or this blue spot can't move through enemies. Alright. Barely filled it! Alright, yep, they didn't hit themselves.
Don't.
Right in the ass. Wow. My protagonist is experiencing the horrors of war. Okay. So there's supposed to be a 1-up sign if I can res a character.
Oh, okay.
I'm not experiencing that 1-up sign right now. But I do have reload, or I mean, I have the health regeneration. If I use this, simply move man into the blast zone. Then move self. Doesn't really like where I can move. Hit. I could get them to move the turret underneath the crane.
Man, that's an interesting bug.
Where?
The minaret with the missile launcher inside of it is underneath the guy standing on the roof behind it.
Right. Alright. Nowhere is safe.
Yeah.
Maybe if I go up here, I'll be fine. For king and country! Okay. Did that got me adrenaline? Is that what that did?
Yeah.
So I got health from killing.
Life drain build.
Yeah, that's gonna work out for me.
Could be worse.
Tell my family I love them. What if I move so far my dodge becomes infinite? Ow!
We only have to survive one more turn. We could move all the way over there, then
To the right? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, and
Over
then
here?
use the shove to put the sword thrower guy on the ground.
Maybe? I was hoping to kill a man and then get the 2 HP for that.
Right.
Haha! Get gently dropped, lovingly on the ground. So, I have 4 HPs. I guess I could have moved next to,
It only did one. Excuse me.
Alright, so does the counter go down at the end of my turn? Yes! Start of turn.
It's an interesting pose.
Come and get it, boys!
Yeah.
You know, you're at a hot, dry climate, so
Yeah, you want minimal coverage, right? Yeah.
yeah. You need the sweat needs to evaporate from your core, from like where it's warm.
Yeah.
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 Just
I
because
mean,
we're not built for that kind of weather.
Yeah, I mean that's how you get those shrink wrapped looking abs, right? You got to sweat them out.
Yeah. Okay. Medals allow you to upgrade one of your character's special actions. Ooh. More move. More damage. Way more damage. This will kill most things.
Yeah.
You're great.
You're great. Thank you. All right. Deals +1 damage at the start of the next turn. Unit gains a bonus action after using an action. So after we move someone, she gets a bonus action, or after we shoot someone. Ooh, more adrenaline. More hits. Refunds the adrenaline. So his big cost, nuke 'em all, could be free. No cover. Unit dies, gain a bonus action.
Each time this unit gains a bonus move. Oh, boosting her damage would be good because she can hit a lot of things, but not necessarily like very hard.
It's range 1 to 2. Let's try that, yeah.
Enemy sighted.
Look at them!
Missile alert.
I have to go fight them. I have to go fight the boss. Are we gonna get another briefing?
Je ne sais pas.
Steve? What is tank treads in French? There's our Wilhelm. So silly.
Get ready.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Mission. Start.
Get out of here.
Okay, just stay mobile.
Who is target?
The bottom two.
Okay. I want you to get here. And you can go here. And you can go here. No? This side. Okay. So can I thing? I can synchronize.
Can you drop people into the water?
I want to check that.
Okay.
Wow. I'm in a bad position. Oh no. It only undoes the last move? Alright.
Guess not.
No.
I mean, you could move the sniper between your two dudes who are going.
I can move my dudes.
Oh, interesting.
That's good to know. Okay, so she can move again. I think I like where she is, though.
Yeah.
Sink! Alright, so we got leggy movement. Yeah? Yeah. Better to murder them. Get more go juice later.
Big Shai?
Yep. She.
Ah, being in cover.
Good dodge.
Backflipping over a thrown sword is
Yeah.
amazing.
Let's see Indiana Jones do that. Pulling out your revolver. Boom. Oh, not targeted. Nice.
Interesting.
Get you. Seat of a brand new car. Does this work? That? No.
Snake basket.
What did you call me?
You know, there's just a basket full of deadly asps.
Ass. Deadly ass.
All ass can be deadly if you eat it. Why did I say that?
Poisonous, not venomous.
I don't know about that.
What? Is your ass venomous?
Not to my knowledge, but you know what? I'm not telling it its business.
Oh, oops. Okay, nope. I guess not. That's just the way it's gonna be. Snake's still alive. Angry. Angry snake.
Deadly cobra.
Cobra. Was I supposed to get off the platform? No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, the previous platform, maybe. Oh, they don't get hurt by their own thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately. They fighting that snake? Why'd Larry bring a snake bucket? Gotta tell him to leave that at home. Alright, you go as far as conceivably possible. You also go far. Get far. Yeah, that's good. Is there any way I can make this worse for the enemy?
You could always pick one up and move them next to the snake basket.
Yeah. That
I kind of like
seems
moving her into
good.
the cover of the...
Which cover of the...
the crate. The blue shield one. But...
Just trying to trigger the sinks. All right,
the boat.
shoot the boss.
Shoot the
yeah. Aw, once per turn. Why? Why are bosses always so special?
If you put it on the snake basket,
I have to move to be in line with it to do that. And I could. I might just want to trigger a sink. Or pull another guy into the blast range.
like one of the snipers.
Oh, just this nice guy. Yeah. How much health do these guys have? 4, 6, 7, 6, 50.
I mean, just doing 10 to the boss is probably fine right now, right?
I don't know if I can target them. Oh. That would do it.
Yeah.
And trigger a sink. Pulling an airstrike. And you can move. You can move, right? Don't you move? Where's the other one? It's the other one.
I'd move her right next to the sniper. They seem
Down
to have
here?
worse shots. Seem to be worse shots the closer you are.
Okay. Ow.
Really, really hate that one enemy.
Knife guy?
Yeah,
Just the design?
yeah. Ruh-roh.
Since I can't walk through enemies, this seems bad for me. It seems really bad for me. Yep, prioritize the
Yeah.
boss and not the guy that's in your way. Certainly. Well, we're all going down with this ship. Alright, is that enough move? No. I can get there.
Oh,
Almost to freedom.
almost.
Oh, let's see this.
Where'd the good guys go?
Now what? Why are you here? I thought you'd be managing mission control over long distance.
Do you really think I'm too out of touch to be on the field?
Definitely not.
Whatever you say. I'm here to supervise the setup for our supply lines. From now on, we can send you medical supplies whenever things go south. You only need to call for reinforcements, and there you go.
That's great and all, but shouldn't you be heading back to Central Command now?
I'm staying to watch over the last drills prior to deployment.
Training drills? Come on, veterans like us, do we really need to go through this?
A little refresher never hurt anyone. I'll also be compiling your combat data into individual files. I'll provide suggestions when it comes to your optimal loadout. I'll advise you to consult them whenever you have the opportunity.
You got any more homework for me, or will that be all?
That will be all, Major. Happy hunting. We'll be seeing each other very soon.
Pay Margaret a visit to purchase new gear. Hey! Core abilities. Determination. You're filled with determination.
I thought I was filled with lunch.
Yes, I ate lunch.
Good job.
Good job. Oh, there's more teammates. 6 more people.
Ooh.
I can buy his story. $15.
Good heavens.
I only have 11 money. Marker reduces the cost of special actions each time he participates. Oh, so you want him to scoot around and then
Marco.
pop off.
Harry. Theo.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. Back at it again. What? Huh? Sorry, I was busy.
Oh, so we start all the way over again.
Yeah. XP.
Sure.
Kill all enemies. Kill 4 enemies in 1 turn. I can do that. What about that camel? Is that camel a destructible environment piece? Okay. Marco.
I wonder what if those signs are actually intelligible Arabic.
Oh no. Does one say hotel, but just phonetically? I don't want it to.
Mission. Start.
Alright, so you. Yes. Now we synchronize.
They are real Arabic? What do they say?
Oh. Never mind. And then you can move around.
Does he pull it out of his mouth?
Yes! It
Wild.
throws it and then grabs another one from, the supply.
Right.
It's like, Utena, but less.
I should watch Utena again.
Don't know if I can kill 4 enemies in 1 turn. Just keeping you on your toes.
Yeah. Utena is the origin of the tee-hee-hee, right?
The origin? No,
not the
that's from
origin.
stage.
I guess, yeah. Look, I do not pay any attention to anything outside my immediate,
Yeah, we can all tell,
Oprah.
Cameron.
I do not do any kind of, comparative, lit.
It's lit.
One health, huh?
Yeah. Just gonna end that way. Yeah, you tell him, dude. You're such a badass. No. Move, not shoot. It uses the trigger for so much that I'm like, okay, A, trigger, A, trigger. And then it doesn't do what I want.
Do we want to move everyone up so they can get sync attacks?
I think my grenade can go over.
Victory!
What? Halfway decent? What? Did that improve my signal strength? Oh. So did I get another reinforcement point off of that walkie-talkie?
Maybe.
Maybe these do actually give me what they say on the tin, basically. Like, I might get a reload.
Yes, yeah.
Get ready!
Where am I going? Oh, good. Start me right there. Sure. Yep. And... Yep. Yep.
Well, I mean, at least you can get an immediate sync attack on that one guy.
I'm going to get sync attacks on both guys. Or
Just
just
kill him outright.
kill them. Just kill them. Why no sync attack here?
Different elevation.
Do I have to go down there?
Yeah. Probably want to blow up the grenadier.
Why?
Yeah, why would it let you...
Why is the range so 4 to 8? So can I...
Minimum arming distance.
Oh, that was a good jump. Everybody applaud. It's like a hammer space, but sword space.
All right, just stay mobile, and I think you got this one.
Do I want to free the hostage? Do I think that gives me bonus points? Oh, that wall is helping too much. Really? Will that not hit him? Oh, interesting.
Oh, they get a bonus to defense, too.
Yeah, for being next to the wall. But the handgun would have hit. Oh, okay. What do you got? Grenade or grenade thrower.
Oh, it'll trigger a sync attack.
Yeah, but it'll only do like the one.
Or 0. Cover being omnidirectional is really kind of counterintuitive.
Look at him go.
I guess he just wanted to hit the banana stand. Oh, wow.
Oh, they like
Cleave.
a cleave. Ow.
Well, you could send someone to... Yeah, clear the hostage.
Thank you.
British. Execution style.
What just happened? I didn't even see that. I was looking somewhere else on the screen. How did she die?
I think the knife guy got revenge, but it did look like it was a sync attack that did it. Yes. Okay. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine.
Nice. Alright, I'm getting a little better at reading what the heck's on the screen as far as like movement points left, action points left, adrenaline. Still not quite sure how many actions and moves and stuff. Ow. So I only have to survive one more turn. Maybe move away from him so he doesn't get a revenge attack.
Okay. Then where do I want to go? Up here?
Can you get a sync attack on the near guy? Yeah,
Well, he's gonna die from this.
fair.
Now we have movements. That might actually put me more in danger.
I think those guys would be able to move into your, like, attack lane anyway.
Well, I mean, they'll be taking 2 damage from the throw.
Dang.
Okay, so I was a bit cheap and not wanting to use my reinforcement token to reinforce my one dead person again.
Yeah, it did seem excessive.
It's getting crowded in here. Hi, Rumi. Ain't often see you with the brakes pulled.
I go where I'm most needed. It's what makes me a good soldier.
Huh? So this little pack of is ours?
Hands off. This is no ordinary ammo. I had to toil for months to get this out of the weaponry lab.
The lab? Are we talking about weapon upgrades?
Exactly. That and more. You see, the engineers at the lab owe me a whole host of favors. I could ask them for a metal slug, even ask them to drop a missile. And if you pay the price, you could pick that dead up as your own. What?
Buy my debt. You're selling debt now? Oh, Remy, you used to be such a nice kid.
I'm still nice, don't you see? I brought you my entire supply, didn't I? Why don't you take a look?
Hey. Oh. Oh, promotions are $30. I could get a promotion for me. One of these. Oh. Oh. Mods for gun mods. Oh.
Promotions cost money. I guess this is a deeply American game.
Handgun. Handgun mods. There we go. Range +2. Shred no cover. Scavenger fuse. Scavenger. Can I? No? I don't understand.
Me neither.
Handgun mods unlocked. 12 of 18. So this would be to unlock mods. First Blood. Or Instigator, which does a thing.
The game does not do a lot of explaining. Okay, there it goes. Each time this attack triggers synchronization, plus 3 damage is dealt by synchronizing character. I mean, that sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, let's unlock that. Now I have it. And I have it.
So that's just on your regular gun.
I think it would be. But I think I have to attach it. Nope. Doesn't look like I
Excuse
can
me.
attach it. Maybe I have to attach it later
Maybe.
as like a
Airy, Theo,
reinforcements upgrade type thing.
let's go.
It'll go so much better than last time.
Yep.
Go! I'm gonna skip the transmission again. What? What's that? I can't hear you, boss.
Yeah, no,
Not
just
coming
no
through.
idea. No idea.
Yeah. So that's okay. So I am down a tick for reinforcements. But what about the money?
More money.
Kill all enemies, take less than 7 HP of damage. That sounds totally doable.
Get ready.
Marco.
So, like, this is kind of interesting in that it incorporates, like, roguelite elements. In that, like,
Yes.
it will unlock new abilities
Mission.
upon,
Start.
like, death.
Yeah, so you've got like your squad with your loadout and all of their abilities and stuff, and then you grind for XP and money, and that lets you unlock more or give new attributes and abilities during a run, like while you're in the map zone, and then failure just means going back to the
To the
hub.
base, where some new thing will be unlocked that gives you a
Hopefully.
new, like, this is my gesture that indicates
Yep,
thing. Gives you a new thing.
new thing get. Suppose I could have moved Marco. No, Marco's out of move. But he's not out of my heart. Yes, he is out of my heart. Marco, you suck. It's all my fault. Sequencing is definitely important.
Yeah, like, this game does feel like it's got quite a bit of depth in, you know, how you want to arrange your movement. And I like that in my tactics games, right? That the sync attacks are a really fun and interesting little innovation that rewards you for, like, careful planning and planning like turns in advance. But yeah, some of the elements of this game feel a little problematic.
By virtue of its metal slugness.
Yeah. Like, do Metal Slug just be like this?
If you saw, because like I remember Metal Slug enemies being kind of like World War One or two German infantry.
Yeah, I remember a lot more of like the sniper guy in the top corner. Just like green army men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I'm fine with like the characterization of the party members, even though they're all white at the moment. Like I'm hoping
Get a little more diversity.
more diversity in the unlocks, but like if I was playing Metal Slug and the enemies didn't look like this, I think it would be better.
Yeah.
But
Like
I don't think they have to look like this because
No, this is like a fictional country.
yes.
Metal Slug 2 was mummies, zombies, and aliens.
I gotta learn to move further. You probably co-op the metal slug on Talking Sim if we felt like it. Yeah, we could. All right. So, boom, 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 boom.
That guy's in deep cover. You probably want to move her first. Like, stay mobile.
Just trying to, like, what target? Because anything will kill this guy. 1 HP.
Yeah.
This guy's not taking a lot of damage being in cover. This guy's got 2. This guy's got 5.
Okay, how about this? We move her... No, we use her ability to drag this guy out of cover.
Can I fire that? Oh, yeah, I can fire that.
Can we move... Before we do this, can we move after we use this ability?
I don't know. We should be able to because it's not related to the adrenaline stuff. So just out here.
Yeah. Yeah, just out of cover. And that way Ares grenades can hit both of them, and that will trigger why don't we move her
I'll
there?
do the grenade first and then move her there and
Okay.
then
That
attack
sounds
the
good.
third guy.
Yeah.
The third man. Okay. Do. Behind or in front or to the side?
If
There we
you
go. Super dead.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you've got more moves.
Into cover?
I don't know if we can. What's the best we can do? They're gonna die.
Is their dodge probability based or is it deterministic?
It's probability.
Okay. Well, it was worth a throw of the dice, I guess, just to move.
Yeah. Alright, so... let's move here. Use the big gun. Move up here. use the big gun.
Victory!
Everyone lived!
Yeah.
Okay, they're still getting experience and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Do we want to take another quick break here?
Let's do that.
All right. We'll be back in a few short minutes, chat. Have a good break.
Hello.
Hello, we return. How's it going, everyone?
All right, let's see what we got.
So I do like a lot of what this game is doing.
Are we glorifying war?
Constantly, I
Oh,
guess. Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Just a little info block. Take less than 12. Less than 12's better than less than 7. Oh, that's a lot of mans.
That is a lot of mans. But we do have the tank.
We have the tank. We know a little bit more about how to use it. How big is the blast?
Yeah,
on
how
that
big is the
sucker?
blast on that sucker?
Boom. Sink. Let's try that.
Mission start.
Okay. So if I
Cannot target anything on the lower thing. Man.
my thing. Okay, that's how big it is.
Okay.
Okay.
And the tank's main gun can shoot the ground, right?
Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of range. That's pretty good.
I like that. I like taking out the grenadier, but we should move first.
Move Marco to the ground.
Well, I think we should also move Eri? Is that no, that's Theo.
Yeah, let's move Theo
Aaron.
up near the tank,
Okay.
and then like that to begin with for sync bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marco. How far down was that blast radius? Down there. So if I move Marco between these two guys,
Yeah.
seems strange, but it'll work.
Oh, shouldn't we move her first so she gets a move bonus?
Move bonus? Oh,
Yeah, so she generates adrenaline and becomes harder to hit.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think adrenaline's the same as dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I want to just fire the shot that I had lined up. Okay, can you get in the tank? No, you can't move anymore? Alright. Then I can do the pistol. Alright.
All right.
So stabby for 3. So he's got 1 dodge.
Yeah.
Queued. Throw stab for 3.
I like that dodge is just rolled into damage reduction.
Ow! My body.
It's hit the floor.
Okay. So, bomb this guy. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then get
In we go.
get in. Get in. Then how far is the main cannon shot? I can do that.
Depress main gun.
Main gun depressing. All
We
right.
explained climate change to the main gun. It depressed 5 degrees.
Dead. Movement. Well, I guess she can use her ability. I guess I could move a guy into the range of the gun. No?
No, I guess not.
I guess I could do nothing.
Maybe they'll all miss?
Maybe I would have to take her out of the tank.
Dang.
Oh yeah, if you can just pop right down there, that would be lovely.
Oh, does the tank not count toward the damage we've taken?
It might.
It
Is it
doesn't.
HP?
Yeah, take less than 12 HP of damage.
Start there.
I think we want to leave the guy on the ground for the tank, since it can clear that up. Like, no problem. Yeah. Or one over.
Right.
Oh, it has to hit. You have to actually target a person.
No, you can target the ground. But you have to. It has to be in line with.
Right, of course. Of course. Right. Yes, the basic mechanic of the game. Everything is aligned along the grid. Cameron, we can pay attention.
So yeah, tank does not get a sync bonus. So let's see if I again. No, I can't. So I'll just use the special. Oh, but he got the sync bonus. Interesting.
Oh, so it can't. Oh, okay. Neat.
But I can't. Can set of move. Okay, but I can. Oof. And then. No. That's cool.
Oh, you can actually see what order they're going to move in.
Yeah.
That's quite important for planning. I like that a lot.
Can't move the tank. Can't eject the driver. Can't shoot upstairs. I think I'm gonna be taking.
Oh, the tank is tanking damage.
Wonder if the person inside dies when this explodes.
Looks like it.
Doesn't count as HP.
She took no HP loss.
Took no HP loss there. No siree, Bob. If I get her back up. Come on. There we go.
Oh yeah, and you like doink out the guy in the corner with a grenade launcher to hit the swordsman in the front.
I'll see if I can do that.
Yeah.
Can't get the upper. But I should be able to get one of these two. Okay. Move here, please. And move here, please. And now, murder this man with your gun sandwich.
Victory!
Oh, was this game in developer hell for a long time?
I don't recall.
I'm hoping one day we still get routine. They popped up like 4 years ago and said they were still working on it.
Why did the trailer look good?
I
If
know.
only the trailer looked bad.
Yeah, instead the trailer looked absolutely incredible. But that trailer was out 10 years ago?
Better
More.
Sync or Vampire.
Vampire's kind of handy. I always like vampire abilities. But that's my own bias towards, like, life drain.
Get a free tank. Bonus action movement. 10 adrenaline. I think I want this.
Okay.
You're great.
You're
Oh,
great.
Thank you.
Ooh. Ricochet. Only costs 6. Charges a tile within range, 5 damage. Or rocket jump.
Yeah.
I like 5 damage.
5 damage is just nice, flat, steady amount of damage.
Two adrenaline for sinking.
That sounds useful.
Yes.
The recently announced, well, not recently announced, the Star Wars XCOM-like game sounds like it could be interesting. I may know someone who used to work on that.
At Firaxis?
Oh, there's a Firaxis. Oh,
Whoa, so
ex-Firaxis devs, yes. It's Respawn, not Firaxis. Yeah. I think I know someone who used to work on that.
gun.
Mission. Start.
It's Respawn, it's Bit Reactor.
Maybe they changed their name.
Brownie Point's doubling down with the thing they said.
Double checked? All right.
Gun. Shoot. Kabam. Maybe I should have moved to cover Corey. Why have
I mean, you
done
can
this to
always
myself?
roll that back.
Yeah, let's roll that back. No. Yes.
Like, I'd be tempted to move into that, the T intersection between the three guys in the middle there.
Right. With her?
Yeah. Or maybe...
Because I'd be tempted to shoot from across.
Yeah, like, like maybe move Marco in there? Just thinking of how to, like, generate sync attacks. The two companies are in partnership for the game. See, all I want out of a Star Wars game of any type is me overseeing a company of Mon Calamari naval infantry. Or perhaps the Alderaanian Senate Guard.
There we go. I don't think that's better. Okay. It will destroy the barrier, but not the mans. Ow! Why have you done this? Okay. So I gotta kill those three and then the one over here.
Does this guy get a revenge attack?
The knife guy?
Yeah.
I'm ignoring him.
Oh, okay.
Um, can I move?
We can even move ourselves with it.
Yeah,
Neat.
I've done that before.
Oh, I knew we could move other team members with it, but not ourselves.
Oh, yes. I do want the sync attack. That might be the best I can do. Ah. So where can you move? Into the corner. Great. No, you're not. Okay.
Like, I think you're quite a bit faster than they are, right? So you can kind of dance around the range.
Dance around the range.
Yeah, you can kind of kite them around because I think they can only throw the sabers so far.
How does this do? Guess I could use the bounce attack more often. That sucks. This is just for fun. I've basically already lost. Come on. There we go. Yep. Supercharged. Oh. My supercharge. Don't get the bonus. Failure. Chicken dinner? Still not sure what triggers
Yeah,
that sync.
yeah.
Victory!
Like how they select their targeting.
Yeah. Because, like, I've had enemies die that are adjacent to the path where the grenade can hit, but it doesn't... Like, it hasn't lied to me at all. It hasn't been like, this is
Yeah.
a sync, and then it's not going to happen. Like, that only... The whiffs only happen when the
Enemy
target
is-
dies. But
yeah.
the fact that it doesn't fall back all the time isn't clear to me.
Yeah, the like exact mechanics are a little oblique, which is kind of a problem in a game like this, where it wants the tactics element to be extremely puzzly. and you need a lot of coordination to kind of like hit all your goals.
You're great.
But like mechanically, I like a lot of what this game is doing.
Let's get a bonus move. Might as well.
Stylish.
Rocket jump.
Yeah, gotta do the rocket jump.
Probably just not going to trigger it, though. Well, maybe. Maybe I will. I'll try.
Enemy sight.
Maybe I shouldn't have picked the metal slug when I knew there was going to be a boss battle. Let's get my tank that can't cross gaps.
I mean, just mag dumping into the boss. Big shit.
Shippay.
Get ready.
Man, I don't know about this ship. It doesn't have dual-purpose secondary batteries.
Mission. Start.
So, what is that? Oh. I might not have to jump any gaps with the slug.
This guy's gonna have a very brief morning.
He showed up 8 hours early to get at the front of the line.
I kind of like...
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the grenade will cause the explosion. I don't have any ability left for her to do adrenaline.
Yeah, knocking 4 health off those two sounds fine.
Maybe big.
Just use the memory ray on that guy. Oh, sync attack.
Minus
Will-
3, minus 2. Dead.
Yeah, dead.
But it will explode that barrel.
That's probably fine,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Oh.
Did it hit them both? Targeted both of them.
Ooh. Can I just drop one on a dude?
You can absolutely telefrag someone. Interesting.
If I go inside, will it not target? No, it's still targeted. Oh well. Time to use the big gun. Do I need to sync attack?
I mean, I think we always like to sync attack.
There we go. Okay, that'll just kill him. That's close, and that's... Can I just drive the tank through the mans? Safety.
Yeah?
Move myself. Yep.
To get a sync?
Yeah. I can move behind them.
Ooh, if you move one over to where that... Oh, then you wouldn't be able to...
I can move there. That'll hit.
That's... Yeah, that's not bad at all. I like that.
Very dead. Oh, it didn't sink. Interesting. You can move now. And you have an ability.
Job's good.
She got adrenaline.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Teamwork. No, you weren't hired to stand still. That's so true. Bestie.
What happened to the guy in the inner tube?
He went back to his admiralty. Alright. Whee!
Yeah, I think you blow away the melee guy with the tank, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to that man. How far can I shoot? Range 8. So I can shoot that far, man. I want to see if I can shoot the boss and trigger a sync. Nope. Worth it. So you were saying...
Main cannon between the melee guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Get him! Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
So sync only happens once, and now it's sync proof. But I can still shoot it. Bonus move?
I like bonus move a lot.
target me. Okay.
Shoot the sniper. Since you're in a line with him, he'll target you.
Not anymore, he won't. That's it.
Okay. Much more efficient this time.
You missed. Knife throwing. Oh. Uh-oh.
You know, I thought we would have built up more dodge than that. Considering we moved twice with that guy. Boo.
Alright. Gun and then run. Run and gun. Running and gunning.
Eat shit, boat.
Yep. Okay. It's that. Aha.
Damage reduction in cover.
Then. I could force move to go up there, but no. Let's make your attack better. Then. Cancel damage.
Is it the next attack or the next attack this turn? Or like next turn?
It's
Because we can use it every 5 turn. It's 5 adrenaline, right?
5 adrenaline, yeah.
Yeah. So just like
Next
yeah.
time attacked.
Oh,
Cancels.
okay. Great. So you can just like pop that whenever you need it.
Yeah.
And then it's up. Cool.
We've got move. I can't quite get in line with the dude. There's that grenade. I don't know how much closer I want to get.
Can we move any guy onto the thing that's about to collapse?
I don't have that much range on the...
Alas.
I can move this guy into range of getting shot, though. I think. Maybe? Or is that on the other side of too much stuff? Yeah. Yeah.
Bummer.
Bummer. I wish I had like a hunker down.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not enough. No. All bad.
Well, at least we're taking no damage from the bombardment there.
I will have to abandon the tank, though.
True. Later. Problematic. Oh, good. Hitting the tank. Nice.
Am I supposed to get to shore or defeat the boss? I guess defeat the boss is the objective.
Yeah, are the disappearing containers a time mechanic, I guess? Well, it's out of ammo.
Out of fuel. Okay. Dut, dut, dut.
Oh, if you move him into that square, yeah. Or her into that square, and then Marco up.
Marco up.
Yeah, on the intersection of the sniper and the knife throwing guy, or the sword.
here.
Yeah. That way he can respond to both of them.
Yeah. Okay. We got 7, 5. So if I shoot this guy,
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks. Do not fire back. Just forget about it. Let it go, Marco.
All right. Now we're thinking with vertices.
Just really want this guy to be dead. Okay. How much movement? I can get close to Marco. Can I? Aha! Ho ho!
Ooh.
Kaboom!
He. Oh, oh, my.
Yeah. We're good. I like the mechanical design still. Just the big, simple shapes that are wibbly and they all move in different directions.
Yep. It's very kind of like Jim Henson-y almost.
Yeah. Puppets. Puppet stuff. Ow. You grenade?
You grenade me at? Oh, good. Okay, more stuff is arriving. So we can just continue, like...
We just go around and around and around and around. 29. What was this other asset bonus that I have?
Take an extra turn, wasn't it?
Bonus action movement. So I can shoot the dupe. If I go here, I can try the rocket jump out.
Ooh.
Get up here. Get up here.
Hmm.
Get right here. Going up.
Awesome.
Alright. Moving right along. Let's go stand behind this guy. That was not what I meant to do. Stand behind the guy. Who am I targeted?
I mean, if you put Marco directly on the other side of him,
He will just die.
yeah, he'll eat both AoEs, and you can shoot the boat.
Let's shoot the boat.
Sorry, I don't mean to backseat.
Okay, so that was the only sync I could do. I can reduce the damage
Mm-hmm.
for her.
Love keeping that protection up.
Human anatomy! And can I protect him too?
Oh, nice.
Alright, yeah, so they both can have it.
Blast boss.
Last boss. Boss is 14. And Grenade Boy has movements. More moves, better. I think I can get this done before we have to end stream.
I think you're right.
Goodbye, Metal Slug.
Ouch.
Alright. You there. If I send you here, can you hit the boat? No. No.
Can you rocket jump her?
I'm just trying to get in line to...
Just hammer the boat as hard as possible.
Yeah. So that'll sync with both.
Maybe it'll sink the boat.
4. And one more. This will do enough.
Nice. Nice.
Victory.
Well, well, well. My old nemesis. Finally, after 10,000 years. I didn't just die. Oh, and so there's like a midpoint shopping thing as you
Cool.
unload
The ship.
the art that was being smuggled from
Yeah.
all of the museums in the Middle East.
I guess this was the Hobby Lobby, you know, pre-Dreadnought.
Hey.
Yeah, mechanically, I like a lot of what this game is doing. I think this is a really like interesting iteration on the like tactics games that I've played so far, and I like the graphics a lot. I like how stylized, like the stylized kind of like I guess 16-bit more
32.
graphics, 32-bit graphics. Yeah, the game looks great. It just like the
content.
yeah, the content is a little problematic. Just don't know quite what to make of this, but the setting I don't like, and the enemies are kind of a little racist. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel great to me.
Yeah, I think they did, like, taking the original arcade system game and putting it on modern computers as a tactics game. Like, it's kind of, it's like, oh god, what's that other series? Serious Sam.
Right.
It's kind of like with Serious Sam, how they've kind of branched out in what a Serious Sam game can be or look like or play like. And it's not just limited to the same thing as the original. Kind of like that that Turtles game that we did, the roguelite.
Oh, yeah.
The shredding in time or whatever. Shred Vortex. Shred Spectacular.
I forget the name, but I know. Yeah, I love like taking these old things that people are familiar with, that
Yeah.
you have a little bit of fond nostalgia for, and moving them into a a new environment and seeing what they can seeing how they can perform, right, and how those old tropes and expectations can be transformed across genre,
Yeah.
right? I think that's extremely interesting.
The Pokemon Tactics game also had some interesting kind of like connotations around, making armies of Pokemon fight each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it's genre bending, right? Like the
Yeah.
original Final Fantasy Tactics game took characters from a role-playing game,
Well, it's not those characters.
but like you had the like white mages, black mages,
Yes.
fighter, thief,
Yeah. Chocobo, red Chocobo, black Chocobo.
yeah, and move that into like
Magic the Gathering.
yeah, well, a different environment, and kind of played with how that changes how the game plays. Yeah, we were
I
talking
don't
about it
know if
before.
it's safe to say FF Tactics is underrated because
Like,
it's one of like the top
most
10
celebrated
games, especially for like the PSP.
Yeah, and I also feel like it's an extremely influential game.
Uh-huh.
We were talking about it beforehand. I've never actually played Final Fantasy Tactics, and it's a War of the Lion that I want to get.
Yes.
Okay.
You want War of the Lion?
Yeah, is that on Steam? I should probably just pick that up. It feels like a foundational text that I've missed.
Yes, Brownie Points Pokemon Conquest is the game I was referring to as Pokemon Tactics. We also call it Pokenaga's Revenge.
It had Nobunaga in it?
Yes!
Huh.
It's about uniting Japan using your Pokemon.
I did not know that. Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that just reminds me of, like...
And then there's the Mario one. The Kingdom?
Oh. Well, I mean, there's Mario versus Rabbids, but...
The tactics game, though.
Also, I did not play that.
Yeah. It because it's in the Mario universe, they didn't have to, like, invent a new culture of enemies that look like people in the real world.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, mechanically I really like this game. The direction of the art and the setting is not great.
Do you think, like, the Gen Z or beyond, what are they, alphas?
Yeah, Gen Alpha now.
Gen Alpha, do you think they have nostalgia for this aesthetic?
Probably not. Right? They probably have nostalgia for
Because,
like
there's no
Bloodborne.
arcades.
No. Right? They probably have, like, I don't know, if I'm 18 now, I probably have nostalgia for vanilla Fortnite.
Yeah. Do you count Minecraft? Not as like again Desert Storm sort of
Yes, yeah.
analog.
Yeah.
That's a very different Minecraft. That's more, Infiniminer, if you.
Yeah, do we really need a global war on terror? Do we need a GWAT nostalgia?
Never forget. Oops. Oops, whoops. Sorry, I was just heard about a guy who was like, oh, you have to change your t-shirt. They won't let me in this place with my t-shirt. And it was like Garfield flying into 2 lasagnas. Things have gotten so far abstracted from.
Yeah. That's delectable.
That's up there with brands tweeting. It's just,
Yeah.
what is... I mean, there's a lot going on now that does not compute, but... and things that only AI could come up with, could hallucinate. Like...
Yeah, like the AI hallucinations have gotten so bizarre, right? Like,
Have you heard
Shrimp
that
Jesus
they're
the Redeemer is now like that's quaint.
that the code bases are hallucinating libraries and packages.
Yes,
And
yes.
so now
if
you can just get
figure
your
out,
system pwned if...
yeah, if somebody is able to, like, because the AI doesn't actually know how to write code, it knows what code should look like. So it will be like,
Let's import this thing called gobbledygook, but
yeah, well, I
kind of
feel
like
that I
when-
should be calling on a package right here.
people found with the image generation stuff, like, how text on boxes comes out weird, but you can kind of reverse it because that's sort of the way it is actually internally stored. You can be like, I want a request for Hardenflaffen, and that's what we think is donuts.
Right.
And so you just have to know that AIs consistently want to import Hardenflaffen.
Yeah, yeah. They like to call a library this. So
Yeah.
you can just create a library and library.
Diddle.
Putting the lie in library. And like
Anyways.
put that onto their And just like, wow, it's never been easier to insert malicious code. It's asking, like, it's basically saying, like, please insert malicious code here.
What you gotta do is open all your ports. That way you get the cooling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Open the ports, they said. Like, what was this? Are you Commodore Perry?
Just open the pod bay door, Hal. That's been open since I got installed.
Yeah, that was a clear
I
security
opened that
vulnerability.
immediately.
Yeah, I love it when the pod bay door is open. Such good ventilation. Man, we're entering some kind of era. Possibly the last era. Like, not because the world ends, but because our ability to know what's happening at any given point will just
We're
be
just gonna
completely gone.
give up on marking the time.
Yeah. The AI decapitation strike against epistemology was complete in a way that made it extremely possible to know that it ever existed.
That's Talking Sims today. Thank you everybody for supporting us on patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. We'll see you all again next week.
Goodbye.